today with two very important guests, Eriko and DJ Shuru. They are best known together as the K-ble Jungle. Eriko is from Japan and DJ Shuru is from Italy, but they sing together J-pop songs. So now we're going to interview them and find out some more things about them. So how long have you known each other before K-ble Jungle was formed?
2 years before K-ble Jungle was formed, I went to a Christmas party and she was DJ, and we talked for the first time, and that party was organized by the Association of Cafe, which later became our management agency.
Yes, that's how we first met. And after that, so many adventures.
And what was the motivation for both of you to create the K-ble Jungle?
Oh, well, so we started with going with this agency, Ocha Cafe. We started going to a lot of festivals, sometimes traditional Japanese festivals like showing, tea ceremony, kebana, bonsai, but then more and more we were invited to pop festivals. And we had to entertain people at the pop festivals. So we started off actually with me being the DJ and Eriko organizing the karaoke, so letting Italian people sing Japanese songs. Mostly anime songs, but also some J-pop, J-rock. And then, because Eriko was so good at singing and some of the people who came to karaoke were so bad at singing, I at some point decided, Eriko, why don't you sing and let's do it more professionally, let's do something better for the audience, and that's how we started.
What do you think is your message as a band to your audience whenever you perform?
The main message is have fun. I think that a lot of people has problems, so if we can give them a bit fun, so we are happy.
Yes, there is not really a strong message in the songs and in what we do, especially because when you are at a festival where people come just to have fun, you don't want to be too serious and talk about the problems of the world, so we mainly just have fun and let other people have fun, we hope.
Do your songs have special meaning for you? Are meant to have a special meaning for your audience? Or do you try to only have a great lyric matching the melody of the song?
So most of our European fans don't understand Japanese, so some songs don't even have lyrics, so we must to convey our message through dancing or through melody and performance.
Yes, so as Eriko said, some songs don't even have lyrics, but some of the songs, most of the songs are actually very happy and danceable songs, but some of the songs are a bit more dark, sort of gothic, and so there is not really a message because Eriko sings in the opera style in the songs I write, but the atmosphere is dark and there is some sort of like theater performance during these songs, so it's not only the two of us, but we have often some dancers or cosplayers that perform some kind of story. So, but that story changes a lot depending on not only the song but where we are. So the message is always different and it can be quite personal to the person who listens to the song, because as there are no lyrics, everyone can feel something more personal, more subjective. So come see the show and then you will tell us what the message you got was.
What was your favorite song so far? One from your own and one from your cover.
My favorite K-ble Jungle song is Oikakete Sama, because it is a very, very cute song, and the dance movements are so easy to copy. So when our fans dances with us, we are very happy. For the same reason, I like Seikan Hiko as a cover.
Well, of course, I like the songs I write, because if I write, it's like something that is really mine, so maybe it's not really a good song, but because I wrote it, it's of course that I like it. I also like Future very much, that I didn't write because it was written by Eriko's sister, who is a very good songwriter. She lives in Japan. Hi Lisa. And because it's a bit more rock than the other pop songs that we are performing. And then what else? Covers. I like, for example, the soundtrack of Nana, because again it's rock. There's strong guitar and the drums are beating fast, so that's more the style of music I like.
What would be your main target and why to perform on stage?
Most of our audience is usually young people, and very often cosplayers or manga and anime lovers. So target is international, so maybe this kind of people, but from different countries. And we notice there is not so much difference in the way cosplayers behave in Portugal or in Italy, or in Japan maybe they are a little bit different, but not so much. So we'd like actually to, from now on, expand our audience, not only conquering new nations, but also people who are not usually so interested in Japan. We would like to find new fans for J-pop. If we can find that, well, then we are happy.
Do you have a music you both love so much, but don't have the courage to perform yet?
I like some of the vocal music, but their songs are very difficult for perform. Sometimes I have sung Senbon Zakura by Hatsune Miku. It was very difficult for me because it wasn't made for human voice.
So the kind of music I listen to when I am alone is very strange. So, okay, very noisy, so it can be punk or heavy metal, or very strange, meaning hard electronic or the most experimental noise in the world, and Japan is a leader in noise music. So I would like someday to perform this kind of music also in our concerts. It's not so easy because most of the audience probably would hate us if I perform the music that I usually listen to, and Eriko as well would hate me because she likes more pop style music. But maybe one day I will make everybody angry and play the songs I really like in a concert and make all the audience run away.
Why do you cosplay during concerts?
We don't have cosplay during our concerts, but the costumes are very important for us. So usually we have costume very sometimes cute, sometimes rock, sometimes every time change. And costumes come from Tokyo because at Tokyo find very easy to find costume particular.
So yes, we have done some cosplay, but mainly photo shooting because they send us costumes to wear for photo shootings, or sometimes just because it's fun to do cosplay in photos. But actually what we wear on the stage is not really cosplay. It's inspired by Japanese fashion, so sometimes idols, sometimes Harajuku fashion, but we don't really dress like other people. We'd like someday to see people in the audience cosplay like us. That would be fun.
One question for the Jeshu. Is there any meaning in the face paint, or it is meant just to give you more oriental look?
Okay, so first point, I don't really decide all of my makeup because we usually have some staff that does the makeup and helps us dress in a nice way. So they usually decide. What I think is when you are on a stage, especially on a big stage and the audience is very far, it's important that, for example, your eyes are visible, because they have to understand your expressions, and if it's night and you're far away and the lights are not fixed but they are changing all the time, for the audience it's important to connect with your eyes. So I think the main point of the eye makeup is to make them stand out in the big stage.